Hey guys, it's Jeremy here of Metal Music Meltdown, back with another video. What I have today, guys, is an album review from the latest release from Phil Campbell and the Bastard Sons, which is entitled Kings of the Asylum, just released on September the 1st through Nuclear Blast Records. This is their third full length in total, has 11 tracks, and this is honestly my introduction to the band. Somehow I just never checked these guys out. I'm a big Phil Campbell fan. I fucking love Motorhead, one of my favorite bands of all time, and he was in their band over 30 years, I think, at the end there. He's there for quite a long time. And so I definitely should have checked this out sooner, but it is what it is, so I wanted to check this out. My introduction to the band was actually seeing the single Strike the Match on a video in my feed through Nuclear Blast, and I listened to the song. I fucking loved it. I'm like, wow, this is really good hard rock. And I just really wanted to check out the rest of the album, and after seeing it released a couple days ago, I listened to the full album on YouTube, and it fucking blew me away. I fucking love this album. It's just a really good hard rock, like kick-ass hard rock album. Exactly what you want to hear from Phil Campbell. It's got some metallic edges to it too in some songs, but it's pretty much just a balls-out hard rock album. In terms of the tracks, 11 tracks in total. Opening track, Walking in Circles, was a killer opener. Just a really hard, high octane hard rock song. Great guitar work, great solos. Vocals on this album are really killer. I should mention that as well. The band is comprised of Joel Peters on lead vocals, who just joined in 2021. So I think this is the first album with him on it. And it's got Phil Campbell, of course, on guitar. And the other three members are his three sons. Todd Campbell on guitar and harmonica, Tyler Campbell on bass, and Dane Campbell on drums. But going back to the the opening track, Walking in Circles, like I said, just a really good hard rock song to open up the album. Super high energy, high octane, great lead work, great guitar work, really fun song to listen to and sing along. The second track, Too Much Is Never Enough, another high octane hard rock song. The one thing downfall to the song I didn't like was the one part where it's like it says tick tick tock or something like that. I found that part kind of annoying, and I didn't really kind of rub me the wrong way at times. I didn't like it. But overall, a solid track, great musicianship still, great vocals. Just that one part in the choice of words or lyric I didn't really like. Hammer and Dance, another high octane hard rock tune. I found on this album for the chorus, they fell victim to the let's just chant the name of the song kind of thing. That became the chorus kind of thing. Still sounds good and it's catchy, but I'm not a big fan of when bands do that in general, but still a really good tune. Strike the Match, again, was the one I heard through YouTube. Really solid, a high octane hard rock song again, high energy. I love the energy level on this album. It's really goes balls out for the most part through the whole album. I love how they keep the energy up and keep you rocking through the whole thing. And track number 5 is where it kind of changed a little bit for me, and this is kind of my favorite part of the album. Schizophrenia, I found, had like a deeper riff to it and a more, not evil, but more metallic kind of sound to it. The vocal delivery was definitely different. It had a more grit to it, more in the lower range of his vocal register, and had a little bit of different vibe to it, a little bit heavier, different vocal delivery. Really cool song. I enjoyed that one a lot. And then Kings of the Asylum, they slowed down the pace on this one a bit. It's not quite as high energy. Vocal delivery, again, was a little bit different, a little bit more eerie, more metallic on this one as well. I just had a whole different vibe to this song, but I loved it. This is probably my favorite song on the album, the title track. It has a really cool lead in it as well, and a riff that really stuck with me. I really loved the riff in this one, and yeah, really good song. And then it goes right into The Hunt, which is track 7. Again, back to the really high energy hard rock tune, but again, the opening riff was a more metallic and heavy, and not as light. Like the previous songs at the beginning were a little bit more lighthearted sounding, more upbeat in a way, like just kind of good time hard rock. These songs I found had a little bit more darker vibe to them and a little bit more heaviness. And then going into the songs Show No Mercy, number 8, No Guts, No Glory, and Ghost, kind of went back to the songs similar to the songs at the beginning, a more of a feel-good hard rock sing-along, just rocking out kind of vibe, and all good tunes, but like again, so similar to the songs at the beginning. And then Maniac on the last song, number 11. This was my least favorite song on the album. It was more of a punk vibe to it, and I just fucking hated the lyrics. They're spelling out like "fuck you," "fuck you too," "fuck you." Like it had the punk. What's the word? Punk energy or punk attitude to it, but the lyrics seemed amateurish. I just didn't like the lyrics at all. I found it annoying. I just didn't like the song that much at all, to be honest with you. The musicianship was good, vocals sounded good, but just the lyrics I just didn't like at all. It sounded amateurish to me, to be honest, and I just didn't really connect with the song at all. A shame, unfortunately, to put a song like that at the end. Some other people might love this song, but for me, it just stood out. It was completely different from every other song on the album, which is good, but in me, it kind of left a bad taste in my mouth. It was kind of more in a bad way. But overall, really solid album. Not too many bad songs. Just the one at the end I didn't really overly like, and on Too Much Is Never Enough. Just that one part where it's like the tick tick tock part, kind of rubbed me the wrong way in a way. It kind of didn't sit well with me. But overall, the rest of the songs I really enjoy. My favorite tracks were the ones in the middle. Schizophrenia, Kings of the Asylum, and then the Hunt. And then the opening track, Walking in Circles, was a really solid tune as well. Those are probably my 4 favorites. All the other songs are kind of in the middle, but really solid hard rock tunes, and it's just the Maniac song I didn't really like that much. So overall, really solid album. Great artwork too, I didn't mention that as well. I really like the artwork on this one, really cool. And let me know down below, guys, what you thought of the album. I haven't listened to their previous stuff yet, so I'm kind of curious to see how their previous vocalist compares and how the music might have changed in the last couple albums. But I'll definitely check those out this weekend as well. If I had to give this album a ranking out of 10, off first couple listens, I'd probably give it a 7.5. If I listen to it a few more times, probably an 8. But it's a really killer album. It's definitely one I can see myself going back to. It's just a really fun hard rock album. It's just fun to listen to and sing along, and I definitely think this will be in high rotation. For me, I'm definitely going to pick up a copy for sure. So thanks for watching, guys. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up and give your comments down below of what you thought of the album. And until next time, guys, keep it metal.